Hi Aquarius, here's your reading for May 2024. Basically with this epiphany breakthrough, I feel like your epiphany or breakthrough is that some kind of disharmony or imbalance in your life, or maybe just having bad choices, or even maybe a fear of commitment. And I don't know if this is coming from you, because you've got self-love and greediness, inner resources, like a struggle, you felt overwhelmed, a lack of motivation came up twice. So your epiphany and your breakthrough could have come from either you were in a connection where you felt like there was a lack of commitment, there was like a struggle between, like, you know, maybe just not feeling very motivated within this connection. This could be there was like a imbalance type of situation, or like hard to make decisions within a situation. Detachment came up twice too. Maybe feeling like you were attached to something that was really a bad choice, and you've had like an epiphany and a breakthrough to maybe like you're discovering that either you were, okay, so for some people this is going to be they were like loving themselves and almost like being a little bit greedy, like doing things just for their own sake, not for anything that deals with the connection, or what I'm not knowing if this is like relationship connected. I'm not sure what this is connected to, but the epiphany breakthrough to me is showing that you are breaking free of something that was a struggle that you were connected to energetically, whether it's a relationship, could be a work situation, could be a business connection, I'm not sure, but definitely something to do with feeling like it was a bad choice, or the connection could have, for some people it was like an irresponsible situation, a lack of commitment. For some people it's just bad news, bad choices. So for some people it's like a lack of motivation, or feeling like the connection was a struggle. It was exhausting you, and you were feeling like overwhelmed. And for some people it was just a situation of feeling like it was not aligned properly. It was a misaligned connection, or like you were in a situation where you really couldn't make a decision because it was like you felt like this was a bad choice. Definitely commitment came up twice, so either a lack of commitment or a fear of commitment for some people, okay? But the epiphany is that you're like breaking free of that, okay? The realization is that this is not a good connection for you. Then you get comfort zone and clinging in South Node. So it could have been that there's some conflicts that happened, some disagreements, delays, frustrations, like waiting, kind of could have had you a little panicked. You're feeling like you're missing opportunities. Again, lack of energy comes up again. Paranoia again, with this panicking and that type of vibe. That gives off like a desperate vibe. And it's because of things are being like delayed, and it's just got you all frustrated, and you're sick of waiting. Okay? But there could also be an element of someone being like sneaky, or someone being like gonna do this at all costs, like someone definitely being selfish, someone definitely in this connection. There's an underline of someone being more into themselves and being more doing something out of selfish gains, rather than looking at the connection for, you know, the betterment of both people. There's some selfishness here, and I'm not sure if it's coming from you or who you're connected with, okay? But your epiphany is that you're breaking through from something that even though this was all going on, you're either looking to get into your comfort zone, or you were comfortable within this chaos. I'm not sure. Maybe you're clinging on to, you were clinging on to something that was messy in order to get to your comfort zone. I'm not sure, okay? But there was something in your energy that was a lot of friction. There was arguments. There could have been like finances dealing with this, like financial failures, loss, very unstable, some misfortune. Somebody could have stolen something from you. Some loss and theft is coming up. But within all of this, you know, you are getting a Three of Pentacles where it's like, this could have been like a teamwork, like a collaboration, or you could be building from, now you're building, you're getting into your comfort zone because now you got yourself into a better team environment where you're building up your security and you're actually acknowledging your goals and you're looking at the long term. Okay, so maybe you were at some point clinging. Your epiphany is that you were clinging. You realize you were clinging onto something that was really chaotic. Okay, and now you're getting more into your comfort zone because you have gotten yourself with a better team. Okay, you got the Ace of Earth. Okay, so that's like something, some new opportunities are coming in. You could have also went through a heartbreak type of situation. That could something, some betrayal. What's bringing you into your comfort zone and making you have an epiphany was some heartbreak. It seems like you were with someone who was really sneaky. Someone who, again, dishonesty and thief, like someone stole from you, came up twice. And you're doing this with a new team with this Three of Pentacles. It's like you're building something long term, using your skills, but you're collaborating with new people, and it's going to bring you into your comfort zone because it seems like you were clinging to something that was not serving you. It says in your past, you were lacking and suffering. In your past, you were struggling in your past. You were very not happy with whatever was going on in your past, but the good news is that's over. You got the Sun card. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality. So you're actually going to be celebrating yourself now. It's a rebirth. You have a rebirth with the Sun. Okay, so all that stuff from your past is coming. You know, and then you're going into this. You're about to start like a whole new thing, like a whole new family, home, commitment. That lack of commitment that you had before, you're actually going to, you know, your past is a thing of the past. You were suffering in your past, but that's going to be over. You have new projects, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, new beginnings, new opportunities, growth. It sounds to me like you were definitely attached to something that was really not good for you. You had a breakthrough. You got out of it. You were clinging on to something that wasn't good for you. But you're now getting into your comfort zone because you're collaborating with better people, different environment. But what brought on this change was some betrayal and some heartbreak. Okay, and you had to make a decision. And then your past is like, you definitely suffered in your past, but yeah, you're no longer suffering from your past because the Sun card is clarifying that the past is done. You have a rebirth from that, and you're going to be celebrating your current urge to create and the willpower, power and desire to get yourself into a new family, home, and commitment. Okay, so what advice cards do we have for Chris? Okay, courage came up. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. Yeah, the courage. Your epiphany is that you have the courage to break free of something you've been clinging to that no longer serves you.